Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. We got some Monday info for you. It is the faction boss, Ilya Dragunov Unbesiegbar faction boss info. So let's go right into it. All right. So don't forget that the required faction boss coins can be earned in the faction boss battles. The higher the difficulty, obviously, the more coins that you will get. You earn it 4 times. This is all stuff that we know before. Always a reminder to win with your entire team to get 2 times the faction boss coins. If somebody isn't playing on your team and they are X'd out, you need to quit that match ASAP. Cool. Ilya Dragunov makes his faction boss debut this weekend. Prepare your superstar team, gather your faction mates to take him down. He will utilize a hardened green shield, so be prepared with superstars that create and destroy a large number of green gems. And thankfully, every superstar this month creates green gems with their pyro gems. We've also had several the last few months as well too. So we got lots of green gem people. Additionally, equip the right boss breakers to nullify the boss's buffs and debuffs. Use the Hell Freezes Over to remove the Frozen Moves debuff, and the Neutralize to remove the boss's damage buff with a yellow gem is on the board during the boss's turn. So, offensively, we will take advantage of Snowfall, Pyro, and Blue Gems as they will damage the boss more. Avoid the moves that use Trap Gems. They will be ineffective. Moves that create areas of Trap Gems will be unaffected. So anyone that creates a 3x2 Trap Gem, that's okay. Anyone that makes random Trap Gems or you have to choose Trap Gems, they will not work for you. So all of this is in game right now. The boss's moves every 1 to 2 turns. It's going to deal damage based on the turns. It's got a green shield. It's got a increased boss move damage for every yellow gem, if there is a single yellow gem on the board, and will freeze your moves. And our battle attributes are going to be and will scale in increasing difficulties to the max value at level 23. Snowfall gems will do 900% more damage. Pyro gems will do 900% more damage. Blue gems 500% more damage. And the trap gems will generate negative 100 times. The boss's hit points have changed. So as you can see here, level 18 will be 861 million, and level 23 will be 1.52 billion with a B. And we shall zoom this out for those at home, make it a little bit easier for people to take screenshots, because we're doing this live on the Twitch as we tend to do on a Monday night. So level 23, the 6-star gold level, will be 1.520 billion health. So the boss's ability, what does this mean for you? It just means that on the first boss's turn and every turn after that, they will do extra damage. This applies to all difficulties. The more turns, the more damage the boss will do. Every 2 turns, starting on the boss's first turn, there will be a hardened green shield. It will last 1 to 2 turns. The shield scales from 20 to 135 at 6-star gold. 135 is more than 2 full boards worth of green gems to be destroyed. It will not be affected by boss breakers like Neutralize. However, the increased boss damage move for a yellow gem on the board will be affected by Neutralize. This buff can be removed by Neutralize. Every 2 turns starting on turn 1. So 3 different moves are going to go off on turn 1. The boss's move damage is increased by 100% for the next turn if there is a yellow gem on the board. Last but not least, freeze player moves every 2 turns starting on turn number 2, levels 9 and above. It will freeze from 1 to 2 players' moves that will last 1 to 2 turns. And that's where you're going to need Hell Freezes Over from your focused superstars to break that. Difficulty requirements have not changed. There's nothing between levels 1 and 6. 7 and 8 is 5 bronze. 9 and 10 is 5 silver. 11, 12, 13 is 5 gold. 14, 15, 16, 17 is 6 bronze. 6 silver is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 is still 6-star gold. We've already talked about Hell Freezes Over and the Neutralize. Helping Hand, which is the only useful one in defensive, and Exhaust, which is the only useful one usually in aggressive. Those are the ones that you're probably going to want to use this time around. The strategies, pretty simple. We've already gone over most of that already. The different Neutralize, Hell Freezes Over, we've seen all of these before. None of this is new. It's all in game. You've seen it before. I am not the first person to like this post, but I am the third person to. And in terms of the Faction Boss Contest Superstars, this is, of course, is subject to change. So make sure that you wait until the Brog is released on Thursday to confirm all of this. But early intel says that for the Faction Boss, the CSS will include defeating the boss on level 6 with any technician, defeating the boss on level 11 with Brutus Creed of the Creed Brothers, defeat the boss on level 6 with Batista Bomb, defeat the boss on level 16 with any technician, defeat the boss on level 11 with Terry Funk, Chainsaw Charlie, defeat the boss on level 11 with Drew McIntyre, Master of the Claymore, defeat the boss on level 20 with Julius Creed of the Creed Brothers, defeat the boss on level 20 with Cody Rhodes, The Story Continues, and last but not least, defeat the boss on level 14 with Ilya Dragunov. So there you have it. That's the CSS. That's the early info we have. Be sure to check back on the main channel for the actual Brog when that goes live on Thursday to make sure and to double check on all of this being where it is and see what has changed, if anything. So thanks for coming to class. Appreciate you being here. Brofessor out.